Next, the next one modifier is called as slice. The next modifier is called slice. So make a reset so that you can have a clean paper. And Alt W to maximize the perspective view. Then click on the sphere. Click on the sphere. Click on the plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the radius as 400. And click create. Escape twice to finish. Done. Press F4 to see the segments. Then go to the modify. Go to the modify. In the modifier list, type SL on your keyboard for slice. Type SL on your keyboard for slice. Done. So you will see an orange line exactly on the center of the sphere. Just check remove top to remove the topmost part of your object. Just check the remove top. Done. That slice plane, that orange slice, that box. So what I will do, I will click here on the plus sign near the slice and I will choose slice plane. Plus sign near the slice and I will choose slice plane. Then click here on the select and move. And on the Z axis, I'm going to type, for example, 200 and press enter. So you can see that object going up. Okay, I clicked on the plus sign near the slice. I choose the slice plane, the second one. Okay, click here on the select and move tool. And on the Z axis, type 200 and press enter. So it will go up. Okay. Done. Then click here on the select and rotate. Click here on the select and rotate, this button. And in the x-axis, type 60 degree and press enter. So it will rotate 60 degree like that. In the x. 60, yeah. That it did not rotate. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to apply another modifier called shell. Now, the reason I'm doing this, it's because you see the sphere, it's very thin. It doesn't have any thickness. That is the reason I'm seeing totally dark inside. Okay. So I will click here on the modifier list, type SH on your keyboard for shell. It's because you rotate the view. Okay. So go to the modifier list and apply shell. Shell is exactly like offset in AutoCAD. You can give offset outside or offset inside. So give the outer amount as 30 and press enter. So you can see the thickness appearing on the object. See? Or maybe lesser, maybe 10. 10 will be fine. Shell outer amount is 10. No, inner amount if you want the offset inside. Okay. 10. Outer amount 10. That. No. Okay. Now let's go to the logo, reset, don't save, click yes. So the next modifier we're gonna try now is called relax. Let's relax, yeah. Not that relax. Okay, so click on the perspective and Alt W to maximize. Click on the box, plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the length, let's say 200, width as 200, height as 600 for example. Click create and escape twice to finish. Done. Now it looks quite high, so I will go to the modify and I'm going to increase my length to also 600. Done. Okay. Now, just make the segments more. The length segments I'm going to give 10, width segments 10, height segments 10. And just press F4 on your keyboard to see the segments. 10, 10, 10, yes. Now, go to the modifier list, press R on your keyboard for relax. Yes. So once you make relax, when you increase the relax value, you can see from the corners it gets little bit smoothen out. 1 is the maximum. It's like a cushion, yeah. Then when you increase the iterations, it gets more and more smoother. See, like that. The iterations. I'm going to keep the iteration as 2, like that.
So what is the corner?
Yeah, the relax, the value, if you don't keep the relax value, whatever the iteration, it's not take the smoothness. So this one is the one which is deciding how much the corner should be. If iteration is 0, it will become again flat. It should have at least 1 of iteration. It will increase. It can go more, see, as much as you want. But 2 is more.
So this is like chamfering the edges.
Chamfering the edges. Not chamfering, filleting the edges. Okay, press F4. You will see still it's not that smooth enough, but it's okay, right? So press 7 on your keyboard. Look at the polygons. Totally you should have 1200 polygons. But still it's not giving me that smooth that I require. I want it to be really smooth, soft. Okay, like a cushion, sofa cushion. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another modifier called Turbo Smooth. Okay, so I will select the box. In the modifier list, type TU on your keyboard for Turbo Smooth. So when you choose the Turbo Smooth, it becomes really smooth on all the places. Do not increase the iteration more than 2. Why? Look at the polygons when I made Turbo Smooth. Right now is 4800. It was 1200. When I make it 2, look at the polygons. 19,200. 10 times more it increases the polygons. But the result will be perfect. Very smooth and very high. But 1 or 2 will be more than enough. Don't go more than
But not remember, it won't be smooth. It just increase polygons.
It just increase polygons, yes. Okay. Now as you can see, the reason I applied relax, he gave me a little bit proper smoothness. Otherwise, you can see without relax, this is the result. With relax, this is the result. If you want, you can on and off the light bulb to check how exactly it is. That is the reason I applied relax first, then I applied turbo smooth. Okay. If you want it to be more cushion type, you apply relax, then turbo smooth. Otherwise, you will get this kind of cushion. Hard edges. Okay.
If I apply first turbo smooth, then relax.
If you apply first turbo smooth, no, see, let's say I apply turbo smooth, then relax, right? So see how it is happening? The same result.
There is no any sequence.
For this, no sequence. Make a reset. Don't save. Click yes. The next modifier we're gonna try is bend. Okay. So for bend, let's use it freezes. You increase the iterations more. It will crash. No, turbo smooth iteration. That it's gone actually. Even the task manager will never increase. Yeah, not resolution. See how many. You can see how many polygons. 1 million. Now the PC either it has to crash or it has to stop by itself. Nothing like that. Not even control or anything. So not more than 2. This one. Yeah. This is how. Okay. So for the bend, we're gonna use. Let's use the teapot. So click on the teapot, but teapot will not give you a proper result. Okay. Click on the cylinder. Click on the plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the radius as 25, height as 150. Click create and escape twice to finish it. Press F4 on your keyboard for the segments. Click here on the select and move. Go to the modify panel. In the modifier list, press B on your keyboard for bend. So I'm going to change the angle to 180 degree to bend the cylinder. That's it. Okay. What all they are? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Adobe CC. Now, look at the, when you press F4, you will see that cylinder that you bend is not smooth enough. So to make it smoother, I don't have to apply turbo smooth here. What I can do is go back to the cylinder and just increase the height segments. Let's say I'm going to make it 20. So then it becomes smooth. In the height segments, mention 20. to remove this white box. To remove the white box, the keyboard shortcut is J on your keyboard. J again to bring him back.
What is J for?
J for, let me write it. So it's gonna be J for Jackbox. That okay. So bend, turbo smooth, relax. So let's cut the modifier here. So the next one will be using compound objects. So the next one. So the first compound object we're gonna try is called pro boolean. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. Open. Ready, Max?
Yes.
Open it. Make a reset. Don't save and click yes. Now, using the pro boolean, you can make, let's say, the opening for windows, the opening for doors, this kind of things. Okay. So first, let's create a wall. Then we will make door and windows. So click on the box. Click on the plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the length as 200, height as 4000, sorry, width as 4000, height as 3000, and click create. Escape twice to finish it. So you should get a pink wall like this. It's baby pink. So this is gonna be our wall, right? If you want, you can change the name here, which is saying box 001 to wall. Just type wall. Now, second, click on the box again.
Any limitation for the length of the name?
Length of the?
Name, any name.
You can type as big as you want. No problem. Click on the wall. Plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the length as 400. Width as. Click on the box. Plus sign near the keyboard entry. A new box, a door. Now, right now the door. Length as 400. Width as 1000. Height as 2000. Click create. Escape twice to finish. Length 400, width 1000, height 2000. You are mentioning in the parameters or in the keyboard entry? The key. So, I will click here on the select and move button. Remember, the door is selected. If you want, change that box 001 to Dora. This one. I have this one. So in the x-axis, I'm going to type, let's say 1000. 1000 to move him on the right side. So 1, 2, okay. Third, the window. Click on the box again. Click on the box again. Click on the plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the length, the same, 400. Width, I'm going to make it, let's say 600. Height, I'm going to make it, let's say 900. And click create. Escape twice to finish. Click here on the select and move. Click here on the select and move. In the Z axis, type 450. No, 900 up. And in the X axis, I'm going to move minus 500 far away. Minus 500, just little far away space. Minus 500, not plus 500. Done? Okay. Time to use the compound object. No, this is length. A length, okay, it's fine. Length always has to intersect the wall. Otherwise, you cannot make subtraction. The length should be always like this. Otherwise, you cannot make a hole. Yeah, we will subtract it. If it is lesser, yeah. Okay. Now, select the wall. Select the wall. Click here on the standard primitives. Click on the drop down of the standard primitives and go to compound objects. Go to compound objects. Click here on the Pro Boolean. Click on the Pro Boolean. Look here in the parameters, it's saying subtraction. Okay. I clicked on the wall. I clicked on the standard primitives and I go to compound objects. Standard primitives, the third one, compound objects. Click on Pro. No. In the geometry, click on the standard primitives, not on the modify. In the geometry, in the create. Got it? No? So once you click on the Pro Boolean, look here in the parameters, it's saying subtraction. If you don't see this panel, like I said, you can increase and decrease it anytime. Okay. Click here on the start picking. Click on this button which says start picking. And click on the door. Then click on the window. Escape twice to finish. Yeah, sure. Let's wait. I will show you why if not. For example, see this window? I can see from both the sides, right? If I give the width to be maybe 150, for example. Okay, now it's somewhere inside. And even if I try to keep it like this, what happens is it will not make a hole. It will just subtract till what it was intersecting.
But if it is exactly same,
If it is exactly the same, fine. For example, let's say 200 and in the y-axis, I'm gonna start picking this one. Then it will make a hole.
so it's safer to make.
More.
Ahmed, for me it's simple. I cannot see the window from other side.
Maybe it was not intersecting.
I make same now.
Okay.
See the same.
This is good.
Because I was
It's not the same place.
But actually, it's only one connector.
you can design See, you can do this, you can design this.
Okay. Make a reset. Don't save. Click yes.
Ahmed, that means I can make my own game like by help by 3D Max.
Okay, next one will be also a most important modifier. It's called edit poly. Now this one you can use it with 3D objects only. So what he can do is, when you make him as a edit poly, any 3D object, you can control the vertex, you can control the edge, you can control the border, you can control the polygon, which is that cube, and you can control the element, which is the entire object. So using edit poly, you can make a box into anything you like: a table, a cupboard, a house, a window, a door, or you can make, let's say, a drawer, a cabinet, anything you like, bed, mattress. So using edit poly, think you have a clay, and edit poly is the clay machine to create your shape. Okay. So for example, I'm going to use this edit poly and I'm going to create, let's say, this cupboard. Okay. So what all we can do with edit poly to create this shape? Let's go to the perspective and all W to maximize. Then click on the box. Click on the plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the length as 400, width as 1600, height as 1600. Click create and escape twice to finish. Done. Press F4 on your keyboard to see the segments. The length will be 400. This is the length.
Length in Y direction.
Length in Y direction, width in X direction, height of course in the Z direction. Now according to this cabinet, this was my length. Sorry, this was my length, which is depth. This was my width. This was my height. Okay. So if you see it clearly, we have a segment here, a segment here, a segment here, a segment here, a segment here. Okay. Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do here, select the box and go to the modify, and I'm going to give some segments. So the segments will come inside with segments. I'm going to create, let's say, 4 segments on the width, and let's say how much here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to say 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how much I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to be 5. So totally the width segments will be 4 and the height segments will be 5. Now make it, no, it's okay, fine. Now I have an opening here, bigger one, smaller one, bigger one, smaller one, bigger one, smaller one, like that. Okay, opposite sides. So what I'm going to do right now, go to the modifier list, press E on your keyboard for edit poly. Okay, E for edit poly. Now in the selection, I'm seeing in color blue, you will be seeing in color red in 2016. Okay. Now the keyboard shortcut to jump between what I wrote here, vertex, edge, border, polygon, and element. Those are the things. Vertex, edge, border, polygon, and element. Okay. So what are the shortcuts? This number, the same which I mentioned. 1 for the vertex, 1 for the vertex, 2 for the edges, 3 for the border, 4 for the polygon, 5 for the element. To finish it, press 5 again. Again, whatever the last you use, you will press that again. Done? Okay, now what I want to do, look at this image carefully. The big opening is here, small opening is here. Okay, so what I will do, I'm gonna create maybe this 3. No, I think I should have had one more segment. So in the width segments, I need 5. Make it 5, better. 3. Make the width segment as 5. Go to that box and type width segment 5. Then go back to the edit poly again. So according to the image, first I will select this part, then I will select this one. Okay. Now to select that cubicle, what they are called as, that each cubicle? Polygon, right? So what I will click here? Polygon. So 4. So I click on the polygon and I will press and hold the control key and I will select 1, 2, 3. And I will select 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Control for multiple selection. Yes.
Possible to vary the polygon size,
Height of the polygon.
different polygon size.
We will make the frame now. Yeah.
keep control. Select. Some more.
The books are not.
Say again.
The boxes are
Not selecting.
I,
He made 5 packs.
Uh-huh.
Note section.
I have
I need to make a test that expire. No, keep it. That box. There is a box beside that box. No. Yes. No box. Yes. Yes.
Problem, when you select all of them together, it will be very hard to make a frame like this. You said there is a thickness, right? A little bit of thickness, which is impossible. So I have to select individually. Okay, just wanted to show you that you can select all of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just click outside to deselect the object and control select 1, 2 and 3, only this polygons. Okay, now I want to make the frame. So click here on the black box near inset. Click on the black box near inset. The black box near inset. Okay, give the inset value as, let's say, around 15 millimeters. Give the inset value.
Now everything is inside. Now, like if you press the other polygons, they're also inside.
No, don't press the other polygons. Just keep this one, type 15, and click on the green tick mark to finish it. Did you make the inset? Okay. Now rotate the object and select these 3 objects. The back side. Again, click on the black box on the inset, green tick mark to finish. Click, green tick to finish.
So this 15 means it is taking
Offset 15 from all the 4 sides. Done? Okay. Now, control select this polygon and the front polygon, both of them, this one and this one. Control select both of them.
Can you like shift control and select from start to end point?
Yes. I start to end point only. Control is the only option. Then click here on the button which says bridge. Don't click on the black box. Click on that button, bridge. So he will make a subtraction. Okay, so do the same thing here. 1, 2, and 3. The back side also. Make a inset first, then bridge. Then here. Inset, bridge. Then here. Inset and bridge. Then here. Inset. I think the last one no. This one no. Just 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That side also, both the sets there, and inside. So like this.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
Then
Okay. Now do that smaller one. Both the sides. Inset and bridge. Like that.
now other side, right?
Other side, yeah.
Now those are disconnected. Can I do all together?
You should not do all together.
Because those are not connected.
Which one?
I'm telling you, these two box and this side two box,
Uh-huh.
they are not connected.
You can do it together. This time you can do it together.
If we connected, maybe
Then it will be an issue, yes. So it should look exactly the same, like that.
What if I have to undo the fourth row only?
Which one? This one?
Bridge already, no?
You already bridged it?
The fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one.
This one.
Example only.
Ah.
This one is not included. You can bring it back.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's
not
there. Yeah, it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you have to bring it back.
You want to bring this one back. So the only option is we have to extrude him again. But inset cannot be redone. The only option is undo. Done?
put a value for the inset, do I have to keep going to the black window?
The button, the inset name itself.
But when let's say I insert one side, I have to click outside because I cannot, if I want to go insert something else.
You have, if you click on the black box, you have to click on the tick mark.
No. If I insert one side, yeah.
Okay.
But I have to click outside to insert
Another one.
because it will actually insert twice.
Twice. Yes.
Okay, here.
Can't you make selection of this element itself?
Can't you make?
You can select element itself.
Element is whole object, not particular polygon. Element is this.
Correct. Not full.
Element, we will use it when you have two objects together. For example, a bed and a pillow together, or a sofa together. If you want to apply different materials, not for modeling.
It's not working in the insert.
It's not working.
When I select first polygon,
Okay.
there's already value inside.
No, select the polygon.
Okay.
Insert. That. No, click on. You have to click on the black. Sorry.
What you
For this
Click
one,
on the black.
so like,
Yeah, it has to take this.
Or
and I
this
can
one?
do this.
Green tick mark.
But then what's the use of the insert button if I click it?
Yeah, the insert if you want to do it manually, without any values.
Just
Hmm.
going showing different. This one. How you did here? Again? Sensing? Sensing, huh?
What we can
So if it's lower,
Once the inset is done, it's hard to remove
this one. Already set. Again, I have to set. خلاص ها؟ زي السكوب بس again صوت
Offset. Offset. Inset with offset.
الجو معلش.
Then then go.
All 15. Why you choose 15?
No need the bottom button.
None of the bottom.
Yeah. Because see the bottom here in the image, we have another thing going on.
Now how are you?
Undo. Control Z to undo.
If I undo,
I like my It's looking nice. My cover is nice.
Done? Okay. Now this part, the drawer, I'm gonna select the center polygon and click on the black box near inset, green tick mark to finish it, and also on the other side, inset, green tick mark to finish it, and bridge it, both of them, to make a opening. Done? What I want to do is I want to split that polygons into two drawers like that. So for that, here, click on the edge, click on the second option, which is called edge. Click on the second option, which is called edge. Then press and hold the control key and select these three edges, 1, 2 and 3, and again 1, 2 and 3, these three and these three. Okay, I click here on the edge in the selection option. So 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Done. Yes, sir. Just go. Just press control. That's the bridge.
This will come back, but now it will come back like in the end what you do? Yeah. Which part you do? So I think it's two part of that week. Yes. Yeah, check this out. Check this. What happened? You make to know it. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I agree. Because I want the
We
switch.
will switch.
So once you select all the edges, click on the black box near connect. Click on the black box near connect. So it will divide the polygon, green tick mark to finish.
So what I have to do? Which one?
One, just one.
Only click on.
Only click on the black box and green tick mark to finish.
only one line is the red line, right?
Yeah, red line. So when you click outside, you will see the division happen. Done. In the connect, click on the polygon, select this 2 polygon and this 2 polygon. Click on the black box near inset and give a very small value of, let's say, around 5 millimeters and green tick mark to finish it.
What
Do
do I have to put each number?
5. Now select these 2 boxes, do the same thing, inset 5 millimeters. So inset here, insert here, insert here, insert here. Done. No, we are already in the edit polygon. So click on the polygon, select these 2 polygons and these 2 polygons, black box near inset. All the 4 polygons, this, and this. Click on the black box near extrude and give the extrude value as, let's say, around 20 millimeters outside. Yeah, and green tick mark. So it will push out the object like a drawer. Done. And one last thing, select the bottom polygon, click on the black box near extrude, give it like 50 centimeter, 50 millimeter, 50, yeah. And green tick mark to finish it. Now select all this front polygons, click on the black box near inset let's say 5 will be better, 5 millimeters. Inset 5 millimeters and click on the black box near extrude. Type -50 and green tick mark to finish like that. So it will look like this. Okay, the last one is, once I pushed him down 50 millimeters, I selected all the front polygons only. I inserted him 5 millimeters. Green tick mark. 5 insert. So once you made inset 5, click on the black box near extrude and just type -550, which means pushing it inside, and green tick mark to finish. So make a reset, don't save, click yes. Huh? No need.
Actually, we can practice that student version. We should show us up to 3 years. No problem.
No problem.
Even AutoCAD also is.
AutoCAD also the same.
Similar to normal version.
It will be the same. The only thing is, in AutoCAD, when you print, it will come student version. That's
No
all.
problem. It's
That's the only thing. Other things, everything will be the same. No changes at all.
if 3D also, I can take even move
Any software from that Autodesk 3 years student version. All the softwares. Okay, now let's go more on Edit Poly. Click on the box. Click on the plus sign near the keyboard entry. Mention the length as, so length is, let's say this one. I'm going to give 400, width as 800, height as 1000, and click create. Escape twice to finish. Length will be 400, width will be 800, height will be 1000. 1000. Done? Okay. Now press F4 so that you can see the segments. Give like the same, maybe 10, 10, and 10. Now there are too many polygons, right? So here, as you can see, this many polygons, and here. So when I make the modifier list to edit poly, make the modifier list, apply edit poly, select the box and go to the modifier list, apply edit poly. Select the box, go to the modify panel, in the modifier list, choose edit poly.
But for me, the boxes are not shown.
Press F4. Did you mention length segment with segment 10, 10, 10?
Now it's done.
Yeah.
After, what do you have?
Then go to the edit poly. Click on the polygon. Click on the polygon. Okay. Now, if I want to select all these polygons, what I will do normally, I will press Control and I will select one by one. Of course, it's going to take a long time, right? So what I will do, somewhere in the center, I will press Control and I will select this polygon and this polygon, these two polygons. Press Control and select these two polygons. And click here on the grow button, so you will see the polygon start selecting more and more. Okay, so this is the quickest way to select if you have so many polygons. See, shrink will actually reduce it. So grow and shrink, those are the two options you have. If you want to cut the polygon diagonal shape, you mean this part, right? Then you have to manually select it. So for example, you are saying this one polygon here. That you should not do when you are in the poly. If you are, because when you cut a diagonal shape, it won't no more a polygon, it will become a triangle. If it is a triangle, then you're no more inside poly creation, you are inside mesh creation. Okay, if you make this one to editable mesh, then you have that option. It's already splitted into half. See, so this is the difference between mesh and polygon. Okay, because the reason we don't do that is if you cut it, when you apply material, it won't properly sit. Only if it is a quad, for example, if I am applying a 4x4 tiles, it will fix properly here, 4x4 tiles. But if you make a triangle, it won't. Okay, so that keep it like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this center polygons, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and I will click grow up to maybe here, like this. Done. Then I will click on the black box near bevel.
You're just the height of the box.
Say again, the height of the box is 800.
It's because when I want to blow it, like it was more from one side.
No.
To
See,
rotate it.
when you select the polygon, 1, 2, 3, 4, then grow to equally divided. Done. Then click on the black box near bevel. So here the first option, when you mention the value, let's say 50, press enter, it will extrude the polygon. On the first box, when you type 50 in the bevel, it will pull out the object. On the second one, when you type, let's say 50, you will see it's actually widening up the polygon, and when you type minus 50, it will reduce the polygon. So this is how bevel works. Once you selected once you selected the polygons, here black box near bevel, below the extrude. So 50 and minus 50.
By this way, you can make window, you make width, instead of 50, you make 2 width.
No, there are many ways to make window. This will increase just your polygons, waste of time.
Second row of 3, what will be minus?
Minus 50. First row 50, second row minus 50. Click on the green tick mark to finish it. Then I'm going to click on the extrude and I'm going to push more. Extrude. Type 50. You came out from the selection, then Control Z to undo. Control Z, then green tick mark to extrude him and green tick mark to finish. 50. Done. Then what I'm going to do right now, click on the create to finish it. Click on the create, this button to finish it. Click on the select and move, this button. The flower is the create, or the sun actually. Okay. Click on the select and move. Click on the mirror. Then make sure it's copy. Y-axis. And in the offset, type, let's say, around minus 1000 maybe, and click OK. Good. Select any one of the box, doesn't matter which one. Select any one of the box. You see the option here called, I didn't click on any selection. You see the option here called attach. Attach. Click on the attach and click on that second box to make it together. Click on the attach again to finish it. Yes, sir. Attach. Okay. Once you click on the attach to finish it, click here on the polygon. You will see both the polygons getting selected, opposite side. Yeah.
Yes, we have to select polygon.
Yeah, click here on the polygon.
Polygon, but
It's not.
this is not getting selected.
Then you accidentally clicked outside. No problem. Again, just select that 4 and say grow. And the same on the other side. You have to do it again. Then, like that. It will be tough. It won't select either this and this. Okay. This one and this one and grow together like that. Done. Click on the bridge. So now it will connect on both the sides. So bridge can subtract, bridge can connect.
When I select it, it's selected only on one space. So I have to select both.
Both of them together and grow. It's not connecting.
Now we are
I have to
making
select
bridge. Yeah, it seems so. New bridge. New design. I think there is.
This looks pure red. This looks transparent. It's because this polygon became inside. I don't know how to change it. It should not actually. But still, all you can do is easiest way is select these
twisting.
grow.
Yeah, same.
is 4 polygons. No. False middle, no, only this one.
This one?
This one. Rotate and alt middle mouse. Alt middle mouse.
Or?
Alt and middle mouse.
And يعني?
This one.
Okay.
Just select this one. Press Alt and middle mouse.
I couldn't see.
Press Alt.
Okay.
Click on the middle mouse button. And press that.
Okay. This
Now, now select 4 polygons.
with control, right?
Control. Yeah. Okay. Click on the grow. One more. Okay, you see this button here is one plus.
Where?
So you got the
Okay. Flip.
click. That is now click outside. Now again select this one.
Again, I
Yeah.
have to go same.
Yeah, control select the 4. Okay, control select this 4. Alt middle. That's correct.
With control, right?
Control. Okay, grow. Bridge.
What was the problem at that time?
The polygon got flipped. Normally it should not happen, but it's okay. If it is flipped, it's fine. It crashed. Click OK. Yeah. Close the piece.
What was the problem, Mr. Ahmed?
When you did the mirror, the entire polygon.
The
Yes.
second